Greetings, survival horror fans. EQA Nostalgia here, and it is finally time, guys. Tokyo Game Show is here. We're going to be hearing a lot from Capcom in terms of Resident Evil. But to kick things off, they dropped a trailer a little bit earlier, just to wet the palate a little bit, and they also they extended the demo. I guess they extended. I haven't played it, guys. I'm gonna be honest, because I need to get a new controller. So I haven't been able to get in and play it. But evidently, the demo. There's still nothing that you can do with that finger, and people are getting kind of pissed off about that. It's just the obsession over the finger is just palpable. But nevertheless, this is a very interesting trailer because it shows us, for the first time, we get like an aerial view of where they are, the area that they're in, and it just, I don't know, I think it showcases the graphics better than anything we've seen so far. The big conversation piece, well, the two big conversation pieces seem to be when he bursts through the wall with the shovel. It's very Mr. X-ish, if you will, so it's kind of hearkening back to that. It's kind of absurd that he's using a shovel to come through a wall, but hey, come on, you gotta suspend your disbelief. This is fucking Resident Evil after all. I mean, we've got a guy coming at you while he's on fire and you're shooting him and he's still coming. Come on, guys. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the shovel thing though, so that is a hot topic. The other hot topic is this scene right here, ripped directly from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, everything from the like paraplegic guy over there, whatever the fuck, just sitting there all. Every little detail of this scene is seriously, it's heavily ripped off from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And there's been two kinds of people. There's two camps over this. People who are like, it's fucking awesome. I love that movie. It's fucked up. This is cool. Resident Evil is doing this. And then there's the people that absolutely despise it because it's not completely original and it's not what Resident Evil is about and blah, 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 blah. And I just gotta say real quick, I'm not gonna go into details, but I am so fucking sick of hearing that shit, guys. And I made an In Defense of Resident Evil 7 video. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to put it up on the screen. Check it out. But here's the thing, guys. I feel another rant video coming on. Because I am so sick of the fan base and the crying and that this is wrong and this isn't Resident Evil and that. Yeah, I've got a rant video lined up. Probably coming tomorrow. I don't know. But I'm sick of the bullshit from the fan base. Now, obviously, it's not everybody. There are people that are very much looking forward to this. As a matter of fact, I think the majority of people are looking forward to it. But nevertheless, if you guys haven't seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, do so. Do so before you play this game, okay? I know it's going way back there. Some of you guys you're a little bit younger, and it's like dinosaur shit to you. It's like the 1970s, but watch that film. Because it's going to give you a little bit more appreciation for what they're doing here with Resident Evil. And I have a feeling that they're going to be taking a bit from The Hills Have Eyes as well. It's another film you should be watching if you haven't seen it. It's a classic American horror film. Same thing with Texas Chainsaw. This is what Resident Evil does, guys. I've said this many times on the channel. They take those classic horror staples and those cliches and they use them. And they've always done that. But nevertheless, I'm getting that Hills Have Eyes vibe. I think that they're going to have something like that with mutants. Other people have speculated to this on Reddit and stuff, and yeah, I do think that they're going to kind of be blending Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Hills Have Eyes. That's what I'm seeing. I could be mistaken, but nevertheless, check those out. Even the remake for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, see that one as well, but definitely check out the original. Because this scene at the table, guys, as soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. I mean, you got this guy that's in the chair, and he's just like a vegetable. Maybe he's even dead. I don't know exactly what's going on at the dinner table. But then they're trying to feed you this disgusting shit, and they're just kind of like torturing you. You can tell you're bound here. They're just fucking with you, and they're demented and sick and twisted. And yeah, this is. I mean, I can't say that it's like scene for scene recreation of Texas Chainsaw, but it is hugely playing off of that in like a major way. You cannot deny it. Now here you can see some cannibal maniacs in their natural habitat. Now I wanted to use some clips, right? I wanted to show you guys clips of this scene, but I don't want to get hit with a fucking copyright strike because copyright laws are fucking ridiculous on YouTube. You guys know that. It's just the way it is. It's very obvious that Capcom wasn't trying to cover up the fact that they're paying homage to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So the people that are out there saying, oh, they're ripping it off and they're trying to like make it their own and not original, it's very obviously an homage. It's very reminiscent to what they did with the original Resident Evil and the original George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. This is something that, guys, it's been happening with Resident Evil for a long time, okay? But I'm not gonna go there. Save it for the rant. Save it for the rant. I gotta back myself up here. Okay. Anyways, the scene with the cop when he shows up, I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. Okay, so first of all, he's a cop. He looks like a first responder or something, and he's a black dude. And I'm not trying to sound racist here, guys, but black people in horror situations, shit just don't work out. Usually they're the first ones to go. If you look at classic American horror films, it happens. There are people that will say that's a myth, but there are plenty of fucking films where the black dude gets it first in horror movies, and it's just the way it is. Okay, and this dude's a cop, and he's a responder. This motherfucker's not gonna live. I hate to tell you, I would not bet on that. I wouldn't want to be him. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's done. But a very interesting trailer, and pretty much it just drives home what we already suspected about this game. It's going for the Texas Chainsaw vibe, man. It's the way it is, you know. They're doing it, they're owning it, they're making it their own thing, and, you know, you're either going to vibe with that or you're not. Now, just before I wrap it up, I want to make sure that each and every one of you understands that I'm going to be covering Resident Evil 7 in depth for quite a while. I cover Resident Evil, everything Resident Evil here. I always have, I always will. And going forward over the next few days with Tokyo Game Show, you guys can expect to see a lot from me. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, you're going to want to do that. At this point, I want to kick it over to you guys. What do you think of this new trailer? What do you think of that Texas Chainsaw vibe? Let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to rate it thumbs up. I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all in my next video.